Welcome to a new buy or skip new makeup releases video. We're going to be talking about all of the new makeup that has been sneak peeked, that has been announced, that is already launched, and I'm going to be telling you if I'm going to pick it up, and you can also tell me what you think. We actually have a lot to talk about. Let's get into this. So first up, we have this new MAC Glow Play collection. They already had the Glow Play blushes, and I believe they also already had Glow Play lip balms, but now I guess they have new shades. Are these new shades? It is a little bit unclear what is going on, but at least the Glow Play Tender Talk lip balms are a little different, I think, because they are pH activated and they have a 24-hour moisture situation going on. I don't really know what to think of this. There is not much of an explanation. I don't think I'm gonna be picking this up. Just to let you know, I don't know if I'm gonna succeed, but at least I'm gonna try to spend a little less money on makeup. Like, I've been really trying so many new brands. There have been so many collections coming out. I've gotten really excited about a lot of makeup, and there's a lot I want to try out and want to show you. But sometimes I just have to like reel myself in a little bit. Like, it's not my responsibility to tell you about any and every product. Like, I would love to be able to do that, but also I have to be a little bit realistic. Like, makeup is not worth getting to that. And I love YouTube, but sometimes I can get a little overexcited. Alright, then we also have these YesStyle Couture Mini Eyeshadow Clutch Quads. These are 4 new shades. These don't really look interesting to me. I don't see myself buying a quad like this anytime soon, and these don't really seem like interesting color stories. Like, they do have a new quad that is launching that does seem pretty cute, like this one, the Couture Mini Eyeshadow Clutch in 125 with a gradient design and pastel colors. This one looks really cute. If I would buy anything, it would definitely be this. But I think this is gonna be pretty subtle on the eyes in the end. Like, I could use this, but it's gonna be pretty subtle. And it's mainly the vibe that I like. But if I'm gonna buy something for the vibe, I'm not gonna spend $70. Like, I don't know how much this would be in the Netherlands, but I think I'm not in this phase in my life. Maybe someday I will, but at this point, I feel like if I would also become a luxury enthusiast and become a luxury reviewer, like, that would be too much. Like, there's already so much going on. And I feel like for now it's good that I don't really know what is going on at the luxury side of things. Then we have some new H&M products. We have a Glow It All Body Luminizer that's going to be $15. Glow Pro Highlighter, it seems like a loose powder highlighter, is $8.99. Creative Visionary Fragrance that are $9.99 each. We have a lot of different fragrances. Some of these sound pretty interesting. Like, this is a bit too much to all read out to you, but if I would see these in store, I would probably smell it. Like, there's one that has pistachio, pina colada, candy apple. It does have white flowers. That makes me think maybe not, but it also has praline. That one sounds pretty interesting. That is the one in Fearless Optimist. I could give that one a sniff. I used to have a few fragrances from H&M, but that is a while ago. I also don't really know what has happened since then with those fragrances, but those fragrances, not all of them I loved, but the one I could smell. Then we have some new Nabla products. We have some new colors, or like colors they already had, but they brought it back. But some new colors and some new limited edition colors from the Nabla Cupid's Arrow. These colors look really pretty, but I do have a few of the Nabla Cupid's Arrows, and I feel like at this point I have enough. I think I even have the mauve one that they brought back now. I think I have it somewhere here. And I also have all the shimmery ones. Where's the mauve one? This is the mauve one. This is really pretty, by the way. I would recommend it. It's a beautiful shade. It's just deep enough to add some dimension to the eye, but it's not super deep. Like, if you're a light like me, like light hair, like relatively light hair, light eyes, light skin, then this is a pretty nice shade to use as an eyeliner. There's also their mascara in a waterproof version. This is the Vicious Waterproof Mascara. It's a black mascara, so I'm not gonna try it. If they ever came out with a brown version, I could be persuaded. Then they also have a coconut version of their Viper lip mask. I really like the lip mask. It's really beautiful. I have the just regular version that they came out with in September. I have that one and I'm gonna be using it up. And then maybe if someday I'm like, I will repurchase, I might pick this one up. But at this point, I have so many moisturizing lip products in my collection, so many lip masks. I need to get through some of them before I buy more. Like, I have enough. Was that everything? I think that was everything for the new launch. It's a kind of like a smaller drop, a little bit more of a low-key drop. I think there are some cute products here, but I also think I don't really need to buy anything right now. It's not worth it to actually make an order, especially now that I want to buy a little less. Like, there are still gonna be reviews coming. Like, things are still coming my way. I'm gonna have enough to review. I don't need more, for sure. Then we have a new product from Kayali. This is a new hair mist. It's the Kayali Oudgasm Rose Oud. I've never smelled this scent, but rose, it kind of scares me. And also, I feel like having perfume in everything and just using perfume in everything, it gets too much. Like, having a perfume in your detergent for your clothes, having a perfume in your hair, having a perfume under your armpits, and just wearing regular perfume, I think that's too much. The only thing I will accept is the perfume that is in my curl gel. Like, I'm accepting that is in there, but honestly, the less perfume there is all over my body, the better for me personally. I do like to add consciously the perfume that I want to wear, but I don't want perfume everywhere, okay? And I also don't want a specific hair mist for that. It's not for me. So I am not gonna be purchasing that one. But I don't know, maybe it's for someone. I'm sure it's gonna be for someone. Like, hair mists exist. Do you use a hair mist? Let me know. Then we have the new Oden'S eye collection. Of course, the Solmane, if I say that sort of correctly. I saw someone explaining how it was pronounced. I've been practicing in my head. So this is the new Solmane 2 collection. So it's like 2, but then it's also the second of the second collection. And we have an eyeshadow palette. This is a Moonwish palette. This is $32.90. By the way, this is already available, but I'm sure you've seen this like all over your feed. Then we have 3 Moonlight Feel highlighters for $22.90 each, and the Sunlight Love blusher for $20.90 each. So these launch July 2nd. Already available. There are so many videos about this up already. This is a beautiful looking eyeshadow palette. The color story is beautiful. Love the purples with the blues and those neutrals. I was very close to picking this up, but in the end I decided not to. And it's not because I don't think it's going to be good quality. I think this is going to be a beautiful palette. I think I would really enjoy it, but it's a little bit... But Oden'S Eye is a little bit more of an easier brand for me to skip because I'm always really late to the party, and by the time that I review Oden'S Eye, people have lost interest, and that is fine, I understand, but there are so many people that get the makeup before launch and have their video up before the launch day. Like, there is enough information out there for you to be able to make up your mind. I don't really feel like I have to help with that, and then I'd rather spend my money and energy on things that I am more excited about or that you are more excited about. Not that I'm not excited about this, but I feel like there are gonna be other Oden'S Eye palettes this year for sure that I'm gonna be like super excited about. Like the pastel palette that we had in the spring, loved it. And then I'm like totally fine with it not being a popular product to show on my channel because I personally really love it. But this is just an easy one to skip for now. Like right now I want to spend a little bit less money on makeup. This is a great one to not pick up. And then I saw a lot of reviews saying that the highlighters and the glowy blush are actually pretty like chunky, shimmery, like glittery. And at first I was kind of excited to see that they had more shades, but apparently it's not the same formula as what they had 2 years ago, I think. And also some people had issues with things coming broken, and I don't really want to go through that, but also I don't like things that are super glittery. So I feel like this is gonna be like not an easy skip, but it's gonna be skippable. Like, it's not an expensive palette. It also doesn't have a lot of special shades, but I can admire this one from afar, I think. Maybe someday I will buy this on a sale. Then we have the new Good Guys X Glamlite collection. This is already launched. Oh, Chucky, good guys. I don't know what this is about. I don't know what Chucky is. I don't know what Chucky Good Guys is. So this doesn't do anything for me at all. Seeing this, I'm like, what is this? And honestly, Glamlite has kind of fallen off my radar in a way. I feel a little bit overwhelmed. I feel like a lot of their collections look a little similar. It's all collabs. I'm just feeling like it's not super inspired. They just, of course, if something does well for you, I totally understand that you exploit it. But I feel like there could be a little bit more exploring going on with the brand. Sometimes you just want to give people something new, try something new, see if that works. I would love to see something that isn't a collab. I would love to see something that is a little bit more of a different color story. I have tried Glamlite products that I've really loved. I have Glamlite eyeshadow palettes that are just really, really cute. But I was more into them when they weren't doing the collabs, because the things that they're collabing with, I never really know or are a fan of. So this is a no for me. Then something that I'm pretty excited about is these new Fenty Glossy Balms. So these are the new Gloss Bomb Shine in a Stick, Gloss Bomb Stix High Shine. $25 each. They retain moisture for up to 8 hours, but I'm guessing the color is not gonna wear for 8 hours. That's a little long. These are gonna be available July 12th, and there are 8 shades. And I do have to say, this is looking pretty interesting. Like, some of these shades look really pretty. They seem to be a little bit more on the higher pigment side, but it's very beautifully glossy. And I'm actually like, yeah, pretty excited. I think the shades Glazed Donut, Is It Fussy, and maybe High Hibiscus are looking really nice. I could see myself picking 1 or 2 of these up, but at the same time, I don't really need it. I have so many glossy lip products, so many glosses in a stick, and this is a little bit more on the expensive side. And by the time that I try it, everyone has already tried and reviewed this. So usually with these kinds of releases, I just let it go. I just let it happen. And if it happens to be amazing, if I see reviews and people say it's amazing, I might pick it up. So I'm gonna watch some reviews and then maybe pick up 1 or 2 when I'm feeling like I have space for that. But at this point, I feel like I should stop maybe buying random things here and there. This feels a little bit like a random thing here and there. So for now it's a no, but it could be something later. Then we also have some new Too Faced products. The setting powder in new shades. That is the Born This Way Soft Blur Flexible Finish Setting Powder. It's $40. And then we also have the Disco Crush Multi-Use Eye and Face Sparkle in new shades. This doesn't really look like something for me. I did save the post. I'm not really sure why, actually. I don't think I need any of this. Then we also have the NYX Turn Up the Volume plus Turn Up Your Brows with the all-new Powder Louder Brow Pencil. Available at 9 shades for voluminous and naturally diffused powder brows. I don't know. I don't think I've really tried a brow pencil like this. My favorite brow pencil is gonna be the next one, but it's a little bit of a different situation formula. I don't know if I really feel like I want to try more for the brows at this point. Like, it's not really my thing. It's not really what I review. If it is available, like if not something new comes available from brands that I like to review, sometimes I throw something in. Like, usually I test Couture's brow products, and that's about it. I don't know if I'm gonna pick this up. For now, it's gonna be a no. I don't feel like I really need it. Then we also have a new collab that has been announced. This is the LH Cosmetics X Margareta Grääs. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I pronounce that incorrectly. Swedish is not a language I'm very familiar with. So this is launching on the 10th of July. It is a eyeshadow palette, it's a blush duo, and it's a fantastic. So the eyeshadow palette looks really fun and bright, kind of pastel-y almost, but not really, like more on the bright side. We have some shimmers, like 3 shimmers, 6 mattes. It looks really cute, very rainbow-esque. And then the duo, I'm kind of curious about these duos. I never really hear anybody talk about this. The duo looks pretty. And then the Fantastic seems to be kind of like a kind of like a reddish pink. Yeah, kind of like a raspberry pink. This looks really cute. Don't think I'm gonna pick it up. I've never tried this brand, and I think for now I'm gonna keep it that way. Not that I don't really want to try it, but at some point, like, there's so many, there's too many brands, there's too much going on. Can you tell I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed? Alright, this one I did buy. So this is the Beauty Bay Botanical palette. It's a limited edition palette with 20 nature-inspired shades in their regular formula. So this one I thought was really interesting. It has neutral shades, it has green shades, it has cool tone shades, some purples. It's really like this kind of neutral palette with a twist. I can see myself using a lot of these shades. I really like how they put this together. It's also a very affordable palette. It's only 19 euros. I don't know how many dollars this is gonna be, but this looks really cute, and I have been dying to try the Beauty Bay formula. I have not tried it yet, so I thought this was a good chance. I haven't seen a lot of color stories that really call to me, but this one really seems up my alley because I love neutrals with a twist. So I did pick that up, and it's already on its way to me. We're gonna see. I'm probably gonna do like 1 or 2 looks depending. Like, I'm also getting in some other eyeshadow palettes tomorrow from Monolith. Alright, Ramond is actually coming out with a new collection. This is in a collaboration. I tried to do a little bit of research, but all the information I think was in Korean. So this is the new Ramond X Inapsquare collection. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but this one is a very like cool, grungy, black and white. We have some eyeshadow palettes, some quads, some of their melting balms, some of the blushes. We have some velvet lip blurs, and then we have a juicy lasting tint. Some of these things are not new shades, and some of these things are new shades. They have some things that are black but then turn into a color once you apply it. There's a black blush that turns, I think, kind of like a berry blush on the cheeks, and then we also have a blackish balm that turns kind of like a berry shade on the lips. I did buy a few of the items in this collection. It's gonna take a little time for it to get to me. They said it would ship around the 21st of July, so this is gonna take a little bit of time, but I did buy the items that were new shades for the collection. I just really want to try some of these items, like the black blush. The swatch on the cheek looked really nice. Then we have the cool tone, kind of like brown, light brown blush. I really want to try that out as well. Like, there were a lot of nice like colors in here. I also was thinking I want to try some more of the Ramond eyeshadow formula, or some more. I haven't tried that yet, so I want to try the Ramond eyeshadow formula. So I bought a few things. So I will be doing a video on that. And then we also have a new collection by Dior. This is the Dior Summer Buds collection. And we have 2 5-color eyeshadow palettes. We have a lip maximizer, we have a blush, and a lipstick. This actually looks really cute. Same story as with the YesStyle. Even if I think it looks really cute, it's just not something I'm gonna buy right now, but it is looking very cute. Then we also have the Danessa Myricks Beauty Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Concealer. I feel a little done for now with buying new concealers. I've been buying and trying a few, like not a lot, but a few, and I feel like I just want to make the things that I have now work for me. I feel like it's possible, it's doable. And also, I don't want to be like a concealer reviewer per se. I was really looking for something that would work for me with my dry skin. And I have a few now that I kind of like. And the only thing that I want to do is buy a new shade of the serum concealer from NYX and try that in a better shade for me. But after that, I'm just gonna stop for a bit. We also have, like, there's so much to talk about. We also have some Zoeva Velvet Love Liquid Blush. This brand used to be so hyped, at least for me on the Dutch beauty blogs. It was so hyped. Like, I wanted their eyeshadow palettes. They look so good. I had some of their eyeshadow palettes, but I kind of like forgot about them. And now they're coming out with this Proof Style applicator, Charlotte Tilbury dupe packaging situation. There are 2 glowy blushes. They are the liquid highlighting blush, and then we have 2 cream blushes, I think. So we have a peach and a pink in each. And yeah, those peach and pink blushes, they look very much like Charlotte Tilbury, and I feel like I have that. I have what I want from these Proof Style applicator blushes, and I don't really want anymore. If I'm gonna buy more liquid blushes, I kind of don't want it to be the Proof Style. I kind of want to stay away from that a little bit. I'm kind of done with it. I just feel like I don't feel inspired by Charlotte Tilbury dupes anymore. I don't want that anymore. I want different shades. I want fun shades. I just want to have something different on the cheeks than that. Like, for example, the Lunar Beauty ones. Those got me really excited. Also because it's the Lunar Beauty, but also those shades I really liked. It's just different. Then we also have some new lip oil shades from Fenty Beauty. So we're gonna have Dragon Fruit and we're gonna have Black Cherry. These look really nice. I think if I would get anything, it would probably be Dragon Fruit. But at this point, I just feel like I'm so like running behind everyone that has the Sephora close by. Like I cannot buy Fenty anywhere in store. I would have to order it from Sephora France. And I don't really feel like I need it. However beautiful this probably is, I don't feel like I need it, but it looks really nice. And then the last thing I think is gonna be that MAC is celebrating 40 years of MAC, I think. Yeah, and they're bringing back lipsticks that were discontinued, that people have been asking about, like, when is this coming back? Please bring it back. And these are all really interesting shades. Like, we have kind of like a gray lipstick. We have kind of like a really light pearl lipstick. These colors look really beautiful, but I also already saw them on the Douglas website, and there it was 30 euros. I'm not gonna pay 30 euros for a MAC lipstick. Maybe I'm sounding a little bit like a boomer now, but these used to be like 17 euros. When I first got into makeup, MAC lipsticks were 17 euros, and now I don't know what happened, but they are like 28, and now these are 30. It's too much, okay? And I don't feel like the perfect shade is here. I feel like I had Up the Amp at some point, but I didn't even really use it, so I'm not gonna buy it now. Like, I wasn't missing that shade. I was fine with that being discontinued, but I think this is cool. I think this is a good idea. I feel like if I were someone who used to use one of these lipsticks and used to love one of these lipsticks, I would be so excited right now. I would run to the store. I would buy it right away. So I think it's a cute idea. I think it's a nice idea. Like, it would be fun if more brands did this. By the way, Kiko kind of did this. They had their Happy Birthday Bellezza collection. When was that? Was it 2 years ago, I think? And they brought back a lot of their fan favorite limited edition products. I would like to see that again. That was fun. So this is gonna be everything for today's video. A lot has happened this week, I feel. I bought a few things. I bought the Beauty Bay Botanical palette. That is coming my way. And I also bought the Romande. That's gonna be a little later, but I'm still gonna review that. And for the rest, like, I'm gonna try and stay calm and buy a little less makeup. It's gonna be my goal. I don't think you're gonna notice it much, but I'm gonna do it. Alright, this is gonna be everything for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye!